Everyone, so today we are going to understand the collaborative filtering. It is a very important part of the social media recommendation system. Let's see what is collaborative filtering. So it is a classical recommendation technique. In this, one is commonly given a user item matrix where each entry is either unknown or the rating is assigned based on the user to an item. So the user is given an rating for that particular item. So either it is unknown or it is assigned by the user. So there can be a table which has all the user item metrics where the rating of some cartoons are known and unknown. So we may have question marks. So we can have, suppose say, one kind of table with the ratings which the different users have given for the cartoon. So either it has a value 4 or it is unknown, that is a question mark. So it means that the user has not given the rating or the rating is unknown. So if suppose on a review scale of 5 where 5 is the best and 0 is the worst, if there is an entry of 4, it also means that user I liked item J. That means if this particular review is about the cartoon, so how it will be conducted? We have to give a rating of 0 to 5, and then we have to see whether the rating is good or bad. So let's go to the next slide. Now comes the memory based collaborative filtering. In the memory based collaborative filtering, one assumes the following to be both true. That similar is like user with similar previous rating for item are likely to rate future items similarly. Like suppose if I purchase a particular product, say I purchase shoes of Bata from a shop and I liked, then another similar product if I purchase, then definitely I'm going to give a good rating to the product. Now item that have received similar ratings previously from user are likely to receive similar ratings in future. That means a product which is good is rated say 5 or 4. So every time the product is purchased, the product may receive the same rating. So there may be users giving similar rating to item or item receiving similar ratings from different users. So one of the following what we have to do is we have to use the memory based technique if it is user based collaborative filtering algorithm, or it may be the item based collaborative filtering algorithm. So in both cases, user or item, collaborative helps to filter out the irrelevant content. That means if there are 100 items, so we can identify which are relevant and which are irrelevant. So irrelevant content can be opted out from the list. Now, to determine similarity between user or item in collaborative filtering, we can use similarity measures, or we can use the cosine similarity, or we can use the Pearson correlation. So if our UI denotes the rating of user I assigned to item I, that means user has assigned a rating R to a particular item I, then it is denoted as RUI. Similarly, R bar U denotes the average rating for user U, and R bar I denotes the average rating for item I. Now we can use the cosine similarity between user U and V. So if two users, user U and user V, we want to find out what is the similarity between the two users. So we can go for the cosine similarity between U and V, and we can apply this formula, that is summation of I, RUI, RVI, then root over of RUI square summation of root over RVI square. So this is our formula, or we can go for the Pearson correlation, that is similarity between UIV is summation of RUI minus R bar U, RVI minus R bar V, then root over of summation RUI minus R bar U square, or summation root over of summation RVI minus R bar V square. So please note down this formula because we can use it to apply and find out the rating of different product. So user-based similarity, in this method we predict the rating of user U for item I, finding users most similar to you and using a combination of the ratings of these users for item I as a predicted rating for user U for item I. To remove noise or to reduce the computation, we often limit the number of similar users to some fixed number. That these most similar users are called the neighborhood of user U, and within the neighborhood only we can apply the collaborative filtering instead of applying it to the entire data. And we can apply this formula where the number of members NU is predetermined. That means we can take the top 10 similar members and we can find out the similarity index. We call it as the user similarity. So we will see one example of finding out the similarity matrix in the next video. Thank you.